Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Challenge Player 1. My name is Archie.
Hello, my name is Yuri.
Yes sir, and we're back. We're back with a full length. This is going to be a full length one that will be uploaded to YouTube. Because the other ones we just decided not to upload them and just put them out if and when. But this will be the one that will be up. I think just kind of like housekeeping stuff, like episodes now will be monthly. So once a month we'll get a roundup of all the news and all the good stuff along with some other fun stuff as well. And then pretty much the rest of it will be scattered across socials. So we'll still have a presence irrespective of how long we do like our episodes and stuff. So it will just make sense. Basically, when you see it, it will make sense. But yeah, man, how have you been, dog?
I've been alright, man.
Yeah?
Been alright, man. Yeah.
Played anything new recently?
Yeah. So Final Shape dropped. So, for those of you who don't know, the Final Shape is the closing chapter to the Light and Dark saga of Destiny 2. A game developed by Bungie, and published by Bungie now, actually, because obviously the whole Activision split.
Yeah.
So they are self-developed, self-published.
Was it published by Activision?
Yeah.
Before?
In the beginning, yeah.
I didn't know that. That's actually interesting.
So Bungie were the devs and Activision were the publishers. That was up until Jesus, I don't even know anymore.
Okay.
But it was up until like the Forsaken expansion. So the Forsaken expansion was the last hurrah for the team up between Bungie and Activision. So now that's over, Bungie have been self-published and self-dev since then. Okay, but yeah, anyways, back to the Final Shape. Final Shape dropped earlier this month. Played through that. Played what I could through that anyways. Finished the campaign. Did the day one raid. Not day one, sorry. Did the contest mode, or should I say tried contest mode with the peeps. Didn't quite finish it, but it's okay.
What's contest mode?
So contest mode is in the beginning, it was a 1 day, like 24-hour, like race. Well, I say race, but that's between like the elites, anyways. So it's a 24-hour race to see who can finish first, who can finish the raid first. But during that time, the enemies are much harder, like significantly harder and stuff. So yeah, that's essentially what it is. But nowadays, because of like what the elites have been saying, and because casual players want to take part more,
right? Are the elites?
Bungie have extended contest mode to 48 hours. Okay.
Are the elites like more experienced players, basically?
Yeah, it's more,
okay, cool.
Yeah, they're more like your content creators.
Right. Got you.
So contest mode is now 48 hours instead.
Okay.
But I believe, don't quote me on it, but there's a conspiracy type thing going around that the raid. So basically, normally you have about a week to prepare for contest mode raid, basically. But this year we only had 3 days. And the theory behind that was because it was Lance Reddick's birthday. And they wanted to. So basically, there was a cutscene after the raid. That basically leads you into another activity, which is like the final, like the epilogue, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, because it was Lance Reddick's birthday, I think on the day of the contest mode raid, I believe it was, they decided to drop it then, so that his character can have like, you know, his big moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the beginning of the week. Aside from that, when I haven't been overwhelmed by Destiny, I've been playing Need for Speed because there was new content on there. It's very Underground 2-esque. So they brought back drag racing.
Right. Oh, okay.
They
shit.
brought back drag racing.
Yeah.
And they've also got like proper drift modes now. So that was that one as well. So I kind of, when I was having downtime on Destiny, I was kind of just
playing Need for Speed.
Playing Need for Speed, yeah.
That's wavy. Like I think a couple things actually. The first thing is, it's so nuts that Destiny, that's been out for what,
about 13 years, I think.
Destiny 2's been out for 13 years.
Yeah, it came out in
Jesus
2014.
Jesus Christ. So a game that's been out for a decade is now rounding up, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is mental.
But it's not over though, because they've still got content coming out. So now they've switched from annual expansion, like story type. Well, I say story type stuff, but instead of like a yearly contained story, they're now having like episodes.
Okay.
Which they will release every 3 months.
Okay.
Which is basically every season.
Yeah.
But yeah, instead of having like one overarching story, like for example, the Witch Queen, like the Final Shape, that kind of stuff, Forsaken, blah blah blah. Yeah, they've basically done away with all that. They're just gonna tell like self-contained stories,
right? Expanding the lore of the Destiny universe, basically.
Exactly that. So yeah, it's not over. There's still a lot of life in that game, supposedly. But yeah, we'll see where it goes.
I think that's beautiful though. Like, I think the fact that Destiny is one of a few live service games that are continuously able to kind of like push the boundaries and just continue just making good stories throughout the game. Even like the 1-2 expansions I've played, I'm like, oh shit, I see why you guys play this for so long. Because it's actually really good. It's so good. Like, I think once you get past like all of the other tidbits and stuff, especially when you're playing in groups of people, like it just makes sense.
100%, yeah.
So
and there's just a lot of story to be told there. Like even if it's not like the main characters, like there's still so much to be told with like the side characters that you've met once or twice. So yeah.
I find I made not even a joke, but I was just like the main villain I think looks adorable, fam. Like, I was just like when I first saw him, I was like, I'm sorry, this guy don't look menacing. He looks cute as fuck.
Very formidable foe though,
bro. Yeah, I saw one clip where I think it was, what's the max you can have in a group? 6 or something like that?
6. Yeah.
So it was like
except for the epilogue, which is 12.
Oh, raw.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's mad. So they were fighting the witness and I think they killed him. I don't know, but they got down to like, I think someone said in the group chat. They got down to so low, and then the witness just done a mad thing, and everyone just died.
Yeah, the white mechanic. Yeah.
And it was just like, what the fuck? I probably would have quit after that. I can't lie to you. I would have said, you know what, you lot, I'm off to bed. And especially knowing how, I think when I done Witch Queen on the hardest difficulty with, I think it was with you guys or with some of my boys, I can't remember. I remember we got so far and then we died and then we had to just start a certain part again.
Yeah,
I said,
the Witch Queen one, that was a long one still. That was a long one.
I said, fuck that.
I remember doing that, and I was up until I think about 3 in the morning.
Yeah, just trying to. There was one like enemy that I think comes out a gate or comes out like one massive enemy that you have to like, massive being or whatever monster it is, and it comes out of nowhere like some dimension thing. Fam, me and my boys was talking like for the longest time, bro.
That was a very long fight.
Jesus. So and then even moving on to Need for Speed, I really like, and I think this is a testimony to why I think that Need for Speed is probably one of the better ones released in the last couple of years. Is the fact that one, art direction wise is amazing. Yeah. I think 2, I think the fact that they're even continuously adding new modes to it.
Yes.
Makes it.
So this is probably, bar maybe Need for Speed 2015. This is probably the longest supported new gen Need for Speed game.
That's kind of sad to hear that in a way, because the game's only been out for like a year and a bit, or am I bugging, or 2 years?
Yeah, a year and a bit actually. I think so, or maybe 2 years. Yeah, close.
I think it might be 2 years.
In thereabouts.
Yeah.
Thereabouts. Because Need for Speed 2015 came out. That was supported for a while. Then they were just like, fuck this game. And then Need for Speed Payback came out. They immediately said, fuck this game. Then a couple years passed, Need for Speed Heat came out. They were like, fuck this game. And then they were like, fuck this game, and we're going to take the devs. And we're going to collapse them all. And then now they have Need for Speed Unbound, which is it's a good game. It's a good game. And I have been quite enjoying the support it's been having from EA, because obviously finally they heard like the backlash and whatnot from the previous games. So yeah, we'll see how far this support lasts.
Yeah.
But so far so good. So far so good.
As our fellow Need for Speed correspondent, what do you feel like needs to change, or like what do you feel like is missing for the game to be okay? This is the perfect Need for Speed game for me.
Do you know what? At the moment, I think it's where it needs to be. I think they might need to just add more cars, I think.
Okay, sick. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I mean, with every season, so to speak, they add, I think, 2 cars every single time. But I like, in my honest opinion, the cars are just not, because for the most part they bring out new cars, and like I don't know if the people want that. They kind of want like the older ones, you know. And obviously everyone wants the Supra. Like I don't know if we're ever gonna get that, but we want that. Yeah. So yeah, they just need to talk to Toyota about that one.
Yeah, and just add more new.
But yeah, no. So far I have no qualms about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. I remember. I was wondering. I was saying now. Excuse me. While you were talking about, I was like, why don't I stop playing this game? And I remembered. So in a game, basically, if you're getting chased by police and you got a certain amount of money on you and you get caught, you lose everything. Yeah. So I got to a point where I had bare money, bro. Like I just was racing, cashing in checks, and then one day I had to escape from the police, and I had money on me. All I know is I racked up bare bread, bro.
You lost it all.
And I lost it. I couldn't escape. As much as I tried, bro, I couldn't escape. And since then, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hold it. This game ain't getting played right now. I was just like, I'm beefing the game. I'm not playing the game right now. It's alright. I'ma hold that.
When you rise up the heat levels, if you don't have the car, it's long.
It's long, bro. So yeah, man. But in other news, Thursday, I finished Fallout.
Nice.
The TV show.
Nice.
On Amazon Prime.
Nice.
And I was hearing loads of many good things about it anyway.
It was a very good show.
And I sat and watched it and I was like, this is amazing work. Yep. Like it's such a good adaptation. If you had told me, or if the game hadn't existed, it's so good that you would think that okay, there isn't a game based on this, basically.
Yeah.
And I think that's how most places to go.
It's one of those ones where you don't need to have played the game to understand the show.
Yeah, the show does it very well for you.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. And not many show adaptations of video games are able to do that
at all. Do you know what it is though? I think I think the only successful ones have been The Last of Us. Yeah. Fallout. I think Halo's been trash apparently. I haven't watched that.
Halo has been trash.
Yeah. So I feel like when you kind of just focus on making a good story with just little bits of adaptation of the game,
the lore,
it makes sense. But to be fair though, Fallout's lore is like the lore of Fallout in the TV show is so faithful. For me, I get confused as to how people mess it up.
Yeah.
So in general, in terms of like game, like for example, Halo, there's such an expansive world that it should just make sense. Yeah. But that didn't work out. So or even like when you do stuff like Assassin's Creed, when they done that. Yeah. Was it Michael Fassbender? I think.
The film.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Let's not talk about that one.
So it's just like watching Fallout was just so refreshing, and the way they were just able to just continuously like feed you bits of mystery and drama in each episode until like the crescendo of the last episode. So I'm excited for season 2. It's got me like going on YouTube watching all sorts of Fallout Explained videos.
Yeah, I think when I was halfway through the series, I watched a video about all the factions, because there's bare factions.
Yeah.
And then I watched another one about all the vaults.
Right.
As in every single vote.
Mm.
From the dawn. So from like the first Fallout game
Mm-hmm.
to the last Fallout game,
Mm-hmm.
plus the TV show.
Right.
What all the votes were.
And
that one, I was like, rah.
Yeah, you might have to send me that still.
Yeah.
God, that sounds... Because I was going to watch a timeline one on like how, like all the timeline, like the timeline of Fallout. And then someone just explaining the series, little hidden hints and all them things there.
Because essentially for those who... Spoiler warning, basically, for those who haven't watched the show. But essentially, the rich people were just experimenting.
Yeah.
So basically, they were just a bit greedy in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically declared war on, like, whoever else.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever that other party was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're going to bomb you, man, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So they nuked everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then the rich people were already ready because they had all the votes planned already.
Mm-hmm.
But the sidebar to that is that they had these votes, but these votes were made for specific purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So they were made to test on
Yeah.
the people who went down there, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So like you had votes where you had like cryogenic votes where some people went in there to just sleep until everything was over.
Yeah.
You had other votes where they were testing man to see like I don't know what all these injections would do. Blah blah blah. Like it's crazy.
It's just pretty messed up,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
pretty messed up.
It's crazy how.
But it's also like a very artistic way of mirroring the real world. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it was nuts how, in order for them, it was just basically just a story about capitalism, really.
Basically,
like it's just like how the 1% are trying to make the most amount of money possible while continuing to stay immortal.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, why don't we just sell the end of the world? Like even just them just saying the end of the world is a product. It's so messed up it's so crazy how basic human needs can be commodified.
Yeah.
So, it's just one of those ones where it's like they do such a good job. And like Lucy, the main character, of like her kind of unwinding the perception she has of, oh yeah, we're here to re-establish America and repopulate it to be the greatest nation in the world.
Yeah.
And then she gets out,
just like, nope.
and she's still trying to be, I think what pissed me off is the fact that she's still trying to be optimistic while people are like still here.
It's that Pip-Boy energy that she had in it.
Do you get?
Yeah, she had that Pip-Boy energy.
And I think the nail in the coffin for her was when she went to, is it New California Republic or something like that with Homeboy, and they were like, she was like, there was a whole like town of people that lived here. And it was like, and she's like, but we were meant to repopulate. And Donnie's like, big man, people been living here, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, man, it's such a good show.
Very good.
I love it. Can't wait for season 2. And yeah, they done a good job still.
They did.
They done a really good job.
Yep,
So yeah. But other things I'm excited for. I had a conversation with my boy the other day, and I was actually saying this to myself first before I had a conversation with him yesterday, and I said, there's 2 games. I've got a physical PS5.
Okay.
I've had a physical PS5 since 2021?
Oh, as in the disc one? Yeah,
the disc one, sorry, yeah.
I was like,
I've got a virtual PS5 at home.
I was like,
what other versions are there?
I was like, physical PS5? I mean,
what does that mean? And I don't have a single physical game.
I've been telling.
I
told these guys, and they all looked at me crazy. They all looked at me. They all looked at digital PS5. Yeah, digital PS5. Yeah. They looked at me crazy. Now look at them. Now look at you. You just got a PS5 back off for no reason. For no reason. No reason. No reason, bro.
Big batty PS5, bro.
Big batty PS5.
Bro.
Like it's all asymmetric. Nah, it's looking dead. It's looking dead. I know you're looking at your TV setup and you're just like,
man, it's just standing on the floor, fam.
That's even worse.
It's just there,
That's even
bro.
worse.
It's just standing on the floor, bro. But
man just looking at his PS5 like,
bro, like
just mad.
I was just like, because for me, I was like, I don't have a single. And the thing is, right, is because PlayStation are so good at doing sales. Like every single flipping time they have a sale, and it's
Yeah.
like off games that you want, and the digital versions are on sale. Obviously, physical editions don't really change price unless you go to CEX.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
So-
the climate that we're in now, yeah, in terms of like getting physical copies of games, unless you're like some of the people that we know, we're not getting games for free.
Yeah,
And even if we are, we're getting a code.
yeah, it's digital.
It's a code.
Yeah, it's digital.
You're not, like, unless it's like a collector's edition of a game and stuff like that. Even then, when you're getting a collector's edition, they'll send you a code. Like they'll give you the bits that come with the game, and maybe obviously like if it's like a hard case or something like that, they'll send that to you. But at the end, like more often than not, you're still getting a code for the game.
Basically,
Like the times that we live in right now, like no one's going to buy a physical copy of a game.
It's
Even
rare
if
now,
you
yeah.
are, it's gonna be after, like way after the game has come out. So like everyone's just pivoting towards PlayStation Store for sales, for like day one releases, for pre-orders, all of that. Everyone's just going to the store. And I foreshadowed this, and I told y'all.
You
y'all.
did.
I
I'm not,
did.
I'm not gonna front.
Even before the PS5 came out, I said I'm getting the digital one. Why? Because I can see that no one's buying physical.
Physical
anymore.
game, yeah.
And everyone's like, I'm gonna buy a physical though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro.
get the physical though. Like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna get the physical though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stack up my games.
Mm.
None of y'all doing that.
Didn't happen,
None
man.
of y'all doing that.
That disc is a virgin right now, fam. It's
Listen.
crazy, bro. Like
Listen,
it's so wild because I sat there and I was looking at my car and I was like, I have no physical PS5 games. I was like, I don't have a single one, bro. And I sat there and I was like, what is going, like, how? And then I just clocked and I was like, PlayStation on like the store. And I don't know whether this is even a marketing strategy. This might even just be a part of a strategy. It's like,
the thing is, I think it is part of marketing strategy.
fam.
Because let me tell you something, yeah. When a game comes out, yeah. One, when you think about like how you're gonna buy that game, what are you thinking about? Because you're not thinking about going to the store to buy it. And even if you are, where you gonna buy it?
Yeah.
Like, in terms of the UK anyway, where you gonna buy it? Because
True. Games basically dying. I think it's shared with. There's one shared with Sports Direct and also
game is done out here.
Yeah.
Game is done out here. Like, even if you do find a game, you're not buying PS5 games from there.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're buying maybe a Nintendo Switch game, a Nintendo game for that matter,
Or like hardware, basically.
or hardware, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's basically what. Like, it's a peripheral store now. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Like, when you like, for example, yeah, not Need for Speed, sorry, Assassin's Creed is coming out in November. Yeah. When you think about buying that game, you're not thinking about going to the store to buy it. No. You're thinking about going to the PlayStation Store and pre-ordering that shit.
Yeah, when it gives you a day early. Yeah.
That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, you're not, like, it's like, I firmly believe it's a marketing strategy.
100%.
And they've done it so well.
So see,
because no one has thought about this.
Yeah, because niggas like me buy a physical when I have no physical games, bro. And I sat and I was like, huh? Like, I was like, I don't have.
You did it without even knowing,
bro.
Did it without knowing,
bro. And it's so crazy, yeah, how well PlayStation just.
They just said you're gonna buy from the store, and you're gonna do it today,
bro. For example, it will be a game like, let's say Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will come out, yeah, and people like, it will come out, it will be normal retail price, bro. A month or two later, you go on PlayStation Store, it's on sale.
It's on sale, fam.
But then it's like the physical edition ain't on sale. It's the same price. Yeah. So naturally, they're like, okay, in order for us to increase digital, whatever that thing is, they're like, cool, we're just gonna put our shit on sale constantly, bro. And they do it so, it's like someone could sneeze in the office and be like, cool, we're doing a sneeze summer sale, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's like, huh?
Yeah,
75% off. Yeah, you know what? You got me. So to round back, you've actually mentioned the third one, but there's 3 games I'm gonna get physically. And I might pre-order.
He says.
I say. One of them is Sonic X Shadows Generations.
Yeah.
I think that might be the best Sonic game since Sonic Generations, the first Sonic Generations game. Because if you've seen it, bro,
yeah, it's looking sick.
It looks amazing. It looks so amazing, bro. And I'm just like, cool, bet.
Do be looking good.
It's a bit of me. I love me some Sonic. I think the last
Same.
good Sonic game for me personally was Generations, Sonic Mania, and then Sonic Heroes.
Okay.
So
Sonic Heroes,
bro, go fam. That
You didn't like Sonic Riders?
yeah, but that was before that. That was like if I had to go down Sonic games,
Yeah.
it would be.
But Sonic Heroes came out before Sonic Riders, no?
No, I don't think so.
Because Sonic Heroes is a PS2 game, right?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like Sonic Riders came out
After.
before.
I think Sonic Heroes came out before Sonic Riders, bro.
Oh, we gotta search this now. Hold on, Sonic.
Because I remember playing both.
Yeah, definitely.
But I definitely played Sonic Heroes first.
So Sonic Riders came out in. What's the year, bro? Give me the year. 2006 in Japan and North America and Europe, basically. And then Sonic Heroes came out in. Oh,
It did come out first.
2003.
Yeah, I told you. Came out first, bro. Yeah.
Bruh, do you know what's so nuts? Sonic Heroes looks so much more graphically.
Better.
Yeah.
Sonic Riders,
So I was
yeah.
thinking that it came out a whole 3 years after. That's mental.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't even deep that. But yeah. So if we had to go down the list,
Yeah, Sonic Heroes, 100%.
it will be Sonic, Sonic and Knuckles for me. Flipping Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay.
Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3.
I think I'm playing that currently
Mm.
on the.
Oh, the emulator thing.
Yeah.
Amazing game. There was one called Sonic N, if I'm not mistaken, and I feel like people don't remember that Sonic game, but me, it feels like a game that like not many people remember, and it's annoying me because then I'm questioning whether it even exists.
But now I remember that one.
Yeah, Sonic N. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't bugging. Yeah. Sonic N. Then Sonic Heroes, Sonic Riders, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Spent many a time playing that game. Dude.
Yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog was a personal favorite of mine. I'm trying to think what other Sonic game. Okay, so Sonic 06 got a lot of hate in it. Granted, it was a really buggy, glitchy, weird game, and then the story was also kind of lit, but it was also like, why is Sonic kissing a babes? Like, why is Sonic lipsing a princess? Like, wagwan, what's going on here? But I think it had a potential to be a very good game, and I feel like even modders and people in that community have got a version of Sonic 06, which is how it should be. That game is still good to me anyway, personally. Sonic Generations, Sonic Mania, and then this new one that's coming out now. And the racing one. The racing thing's a fun one.
Oh, Tag Team Racing?
No. It's Sonic.
No, it's not Tag Team Racing. That's Crash Bandicoot.
Is it It's Transform something. Hold on. Sonic racing game. All-Star Racing. All-Star Racing's transformed. Yeah. So yeah, obviously there's bare Sonic games.
That was a PS4 one, right?
Yeah, it was on all. Yeah, it was all like PS3, PS4. Yeah, those ones are good. But
I think it became free at one point.
I'm pretty sure it did. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sonic and Shadow Generations is. I've seen gameplay. To be fair, I saw the trailer, and I'm like, this looks fucking crazy. They had me at the trailer. And normally games don't do that.
Yeah.
But I think it's because I saw gameplay in the trailer. Okay. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I don't trust no cinema. You can do the nicest animation, the nicest 3D, whatever.
Do you know what? Yeah. That's a good thing you just brought up there. Because I think during this year's Summer Game Fest, I think we were watching. I say we, but like you know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
So the crew and I were watching something, and there was a game that came up here, and before I get to the gameplay, the trailer,
immaculate.
beautiful.
Mm.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, top tier. Like everyone was like, "Raw, the graphics, it's sick." Come to the gameplay now, yeah. It's basically Valorant and
CS:GO.
It's basically Valorant and Overwatch 2 had a child.
It's not a Marvel thing, is it? Is it a Marvel game?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. It's not a Marvel game. But we were just like
Mad.
we
Is
were
it
just,
the Rivals? Am I bugging?
No.
Okay.
Is it? No, I don't think so.
The finals, sorry, not the
No, it's
Rivals.
not
The finals.
No,
The
it's not
finals
the-
looks good though.
The finals does look good though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we were just like we were hoodwinked.
Yikes.
Bamboozled.
Two
man.
pack of ass. Damn.
We were just like
Yeah.
we were just like, this can't be what they just showed us.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
It is, bro. Yeah.
Crazy.
I hate it. Like, I don't trust it no more. So whatever you show me, unless it's gameplay, bro, I'm not trusting
yeah,
it.
show me gameplay. Or
Fam,
don't show me nothing else.
you can show. It's cute. This is the cinematic universe or whatever animated universe you have for your game. Beautiful. Show me gameplay.
Facts.
You're not hoodwinking me like
Unless
you done.
unless your name is Square Enix, don't do them.
Do you get?
Don't do
Do
them.
you get? Because really and truly, Square Enix is the only people that can get away with doing shit like that.
Yep.
Because
100%.
it actually makes
It's
sense.
only them.
Do you get?
Only them.
So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, man. Like
Yeah.
I saw the trailer, I saw the gameplay. I said, bet. I saw 1-2 videos of YouTubers I watched that play it. Excuse me, and I said, this game's getting bought. It's getting bought, and that physical edition is getting got.
Yeah.
The second game, Dragon Ball Z, Sparking Zero.
Oh yeah. That's
Budokai
very
Tenkaichi 4.
finally.
Fam.
Finally. Like how many years has it been? Like 20?
Too long, nigga. It's been too long, nigga. That game looks fucking
It looks good.
glorious.
I'm getting it 100%.
Oh,
Because that is the Dragon Ball Z game I've been waiting for this whole time. Like bun your like Z Fighter thing, all them games there.
Fighter Z is called. We'll allow that one because that's a good one. I'm gonna defend that one.
As a Budokai Tenkaichi fan, no.
Fair.
I'm not playing that.
Fair,
I'm not playing that. Nope, not playing that game. But this one, this one,
Brother.
fam. This is the Dragon Ball Z game that I've been waiting for my entire life.
Bro.
My childhood has been waiting for this game.
Bro. I never thought this was gonna happen, bro.
Me neither.
I never thought.
Me neither.
I sat there.
But they knew,
bro.
They knew.
And there's so many
And they were
things.
like, you can have Z Fighters. You can have this game and that game. But they knew.
In the background, we're
They
like,
knew, fam.
we're bringing this back. The art direction is, bro. I saw a clip here of basically like just this various gameplay, and it's just like the aura you see when they're powering up.
Yeah.
Fam,
Yeah. So
got me emotional, blood. I was just like, there's no way you're doing this and you're doing it with love. Remember what the last time? You guys didn't see it, but basically the last time I was talking about Strikers, Mario Strikers Charged,
Yeah.
and I said I need Nintendo to bring this game back and do a faithful adaptation, and they fucked it up.
Yep.
They really fucked me, bro. They really violated. Do you get what I'm saying? They violated me. But the Sparking Zero's come here, and it's like, fam.
They did it.
They done it.
They did it.
They done it.
They did
I
it.
saw Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku go Kaioken, and it just looked.
Yeah, it looks sick.
It looked beautiful. The blue with the crimson, fam.
It's looking sick.
And I'm just like, imagine what Ultra Instinct's aura looks like, or Super Saiyan 4 looks like.
They did it a good service still.
Bro,
They did
even
it
little
themselves.
tidbits like, one gameplay. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it if you're obviously a fan of the series. But you see Goku about to use Spirit Bomb in the arena, and the arena announces like, everyone evacuate. This looks a bit mad. Everyone needs to cut. Everyone cuts, and then the map expands. So it's like they've done an evacuation of the town or whatever, and then the map expands. So you lot can fight freely, and I'm just like, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the next gen Dragon Ball Z game.
Bro, I could.
It's one of them ones where it's like, if they're bringing this out and they plan to bring more, what can they possibly do?
In terms of more Dragon Ball Z games, or
in terms of like, cause obviously you have Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, and obviously this is gonna be the fourth one. If every single one is evolved to where it's gotten to now, with the little details.
What's the next step
that we've seen? If they plan to bring 5, 6,
whatever,
or even do a Bandai Namco thing where they reskin the same game several times. Naruto.
Yeah.
If they plan on doing any of that, like,
what's next?
From what we've seen already,
how can you go above that?
How can you get better? Like, how can you do better?
Do you know what? Yeah. Here's my
and that is what once the game comes out, is what I would want to look forward to.
Yeah. My ideal situation, I'll tell you this, is I want Sparking Zero to be the ultimate edition. Same way, for example, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah. There's not going to be another Smash game after that. If there is, I'll be very surprised.
So basically, Ninja Storm Connections is what this game is going to be.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for Sparking Zero to be the ultimate final edition to this. If they're going to do a next one,
or actually no, this would be
the beginning to the.
This would be Naruto. What's it called? Yeah, this would be
Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Yeah.
And then the next one
will be
Connections.
Where
they bring all the games. And
you're speaking my language. Fusion, fusion dance it. Yeah. So, because what I want is because basically what I'm hoping for is for there to be a Sparking Zero that has every character. Even give me fucking Cybermen. Give me fucking Cell's little babies, bro. Let me pause. Let me play as those characters in the game. Do you get what I'm saying? That's definitely gonna be there. But it's like, I want there to be an ultimate edition where we have everything, and then they build on that. So same way you said, even Need for Speed a year later, they're adding new characters. Do you get what I mean? They're adding drag races. They're improving this. I want there to be do you get what I mean? Or like a button mashing mode on Sparking Zero, or maybe they improve
survival mode thing.
Do you get? Apparently, there is one where basically, I don't know how true this is, but I read it randomly somewhere on Twitter where there's a mode where you fight Beerus, and if you don't deal significant damage to him, he gets bored, and you have a further couple minutes to do more damage. If you don't do it in a certain amount of time, like 5-10 minutes, he's gonna done your dance, bro. Like, he's gonna just put you to bed. So I'm hoping
that's very much what he's like.
Do you get what I'm saying? So let's play into that. Let's get one with Frieza or with Cell, or even with Boo. Like, if you don't do something with him, he gets a bit more hungry and frustrated. You know what I mean? So I think Sparking fam, from what every person that I've seen that knows and loves the game have been lovers of the Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi series. 100. So, and for us to all collectively be like,
yes,
they've done it. Like, they've really done it. Like, they have actually patented it.
Yeah.
They patented it, bro. And it's just like...
Who's publishing this game, by the way? Is it Bandai?
Good question.
It probably is going to be Bandai now.
Good question. Let's have a look and
Bandai.
See.
And what is it? Center Connect?
Yeah, publishers are Bandai Namco America. And BNE. Okay, is that Bandai? Yeah, it's Bandai Namco, yeah, basically. So yeah, developer Spike Chunsoft.
Okay, so it's not the same. It's not the same guys as.
I don't think so, but they've done
Connections.
The games they've done have been so interesting. Like, they've done a Ray Zero game, Katana Kami. These are all like Danganronpa games, Steins Gate. Okay, these are very anime games, but it's like the games that you're not really. Yeah, they basically worked on the Dangan. Oh, they done Jump Force.
Oh, interesting.
That is interesting. Okay, right. But
okay. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what?
If I had seen that first before the game was announced, I would have been scared.
Do
I would have been fucking shitting myself.
Do you know what though? I personally, have nothing against Jump Force though.
Fair play. I think that's the shittest anime game of all time.
Like,
I fucking hate that game, bro.
Gameplay wise, and general aesthetic of the game, I've never hated it. Not gonna lie.
Aesthetics, calm. Gameplay, bland as fuck. Like, for me personally.
Sure.
And
I get that.
And this is someone that played it with. So basically, like, me and my boy Nathan, shout out Nathan. Like, when we had it on PS3. And I remember I think
it didn't come out PS3.
It's old.
Unless you had the Japanese account.
Yeah.
Because it didn't come out. Because it didn't come out here, bro.
Mm-hmm. You had the Japanese account.
Don't try to hoodwink me.
Real niggas know. So Jump Force has been out for decades.
It has.
I remember the GBA version.
Yeah, but you could only get it
if you emulate it or in Japan.
You could only get it overseas.
Exactly.
On PS4 because that's when it actually came out. Here.
Yeah,
because otherwise you had to do VPN
account switch,
to Japan
to bag it basically. Yeah. But I remember first playing Jump Force on the GBA on like the old school, and it was so cool because you're basically jumping between you're playing as Luffy or whatever, jumping between manga panels, fighting each other. That was cold. Then me and my boy Nathan got a Japanese account, and then we bought that one and we played that one, bro. It was fun for a while, and then after a while,
I definitely heard that though.
It got stale. It just got stale because it's like the moves are the same. There's no switch up or variety, stuff like that. For example, like even like Fighter Z, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, you can switch up on a mad thing. You can cancel moves, do stuff like that. You couldn't do that in this game. It was very segmented. You knew when the iframes were, all that stuff. It was easy. So I said, cool. Then this new one came out. I'm like, okay, cool. It looks lit.
Yeah, when they updated it, right?
Yeah. Like, and you got more characters, all them things there. And I'm like, oh, this is ass. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. I was like, right. Okay, bet. Fair play. So the fact that they're the ones that are developing this game and it looks, is mental. Because if you showed me this before, I would have had a heart attack.
But wait, no, you said we saw gameplay in it.
Yeah.
But like, cause obviously with Jump Force, it was like, right, this game looks sick. It's like this game looks sick, and then it came out and everyone was like, damn, this game is ass,
bro. Yeah, facts. I'm telling you, man, it's scary sight.
So obviously, like, let's not try to get our hopes up now that we found out that they're the Jump Force creators.
Hey man, listen. Thankfully though, the people who are
but obviously like
have played the game, like YouTubers and
for one, and also like they've had time to improve.
Do you get what I'm saying?
So they're not gonna make the same mistake. Yeah, they're not gonna stick to their ways of Jump Force.
Facts. And I do also think as well, by the way, that any person that is developing a Budokai Tenkaichi 4, the next game, the next game in the Sparking Zero series, you have to know you can't fuck it up.
No, you can't.
You can't. You cannot fuck it up. So it's like they know that everything that we have the blueprint. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 basically is the blueprint.
Yeah.
There is no, you can't. That game is literally perfect.
Can't mess it up.
You can't mess it up.
Messed it up. And that goes. And do you know what? That's a good point because that basically is what the video game industry literally is at the moment. It's like they have a precedent that they have to match or be better than. Like, you can say this for any game franchise that you can think of. Need for Speed, Underground 1 or 2. That blueprint. That's the blueprint. That's the blueprint. Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3.
Blueprint.
That's the
Brotherhood.
Blueprint. That's the blueprint. Like you can't mess these games up. If you do, then you have literally set yourself up for failure. And it's just the same for any game like Halo Infinite. Cocked up because what was the blueprint? Halo 2 or Halo like OST.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
like something like that. Like like those games are the blueprint.
Mhm.
If you fuck it up,
Mhm.
then your game is shit.
Yeah, man, Mario Strikers. That's, like, we had the blueprint. Sorry, that game gets me heated, dog. I still feel bad to this day. But yeah,
And yeah, like that's
there.
the video game industry in a nutshell these days.
Mm.
Because the people who are essentially the game that you're making is not marketed towards those who are just getting into games.
Mhm.
They're marketed towards the people who have played
Mhm.
its predecessors.
Yeah.
And they're the majority that are gonna buy.
Not
your
gonna
game.
buy exactly.
So if you mess it up, they will take to social media
100%.
and they will shit on your game.
100%.
Like Big Dookie
100%. Like them have been holding that one in for time.
holding that one in for time. Constipation team.
Had a big meal beforehand. Yeah. No, I agree, man. Like it's not. It shouldn't be hard. So.
But unfortunately, it is.
Yeah, well, this the current state of the industry now,
Yeah.
and companies are realizing that all these acquisitions aren't really paying off to be what because of poor management.
Yep.
So, like, even I'm still mad about what happened to the developers of Hi-Fi Rush. How can you win an award? Yeah, that's like me as an artist winning an award and getting dropped by my label the following month.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What the fuck?
That was crazy.
Like, it's poor.
But even the kicker to that is, they then realized that they made a mistake by doing that.
For one, and also the people
Because they were like, okay, you won an award, but see you later.
Right.
But then they were like, oh shit. Oops.
Yeah. And then it's also like the team found out through social media.
Yep.
So they weren't even informed by official comms.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they were also in the midst of working on a sequel.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
That's mental. So I'm just saying, I'm like, bro, like
Microsoft is in the gutter right now, fam.
Bro. I feel like all these acquisitions are proven for them to be very like. It's annoying that they spend so much money to acquire them, not realizing they have to make a similar profit.
Yeah.
The following year.
Yeah.
And now you're stressed, and you're putting no stress on the companies that even ask you to buy them, bro. Like, you just wanted to monopolize on the industry,
and
when you're clocking that it's not banging, and you're not letting people have the creative freedom and the time that they need, it backfires,
like,
bro.
It's giving the state of the music industry right now, where everyone's just beefing each other, and they're beefing each other so much so that they have to switch genres, fam.
Bro,
like Microsoft,
indie flex,
like Microsoft and Sony are just beefing each other on a mad thing, so much so that Microsoft was just like, do you know what? No, we ain't making consoles no more. We're just gonna do cloud service,
bro. Nah, man. People really forget how important collaboration is, as well as competition.
Yep.
Like, the two go hand in hand sometimes. Like, and I think even stuff like them lot just partner on what you wanna, what rights you wanna take. You wanna take this game for the rights? I bet, but we're gonna take this one. Like draft. It's basically like the NFL draft. How teams swap out players for this and that, whatever. So I don't know, innit? But yeah, it's nuts. And obviously Summer Game Fest, which we'll get onto later on, just kind of proved how many good games, and even like there's some games that are being developed by 8 people.
Yeah,
like it's insane, or even by one person. Like, and just how much creativity. I think this year is probably the best year for gaming in a long time, I think, personally. Like, there's so many games coming out this year that's just so good. That's like, what the fuck? Like, this is mental. Even forgetting also that Tekken 8 also came out this year as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's mental. And that's just a few. But yeah, the third game is Assassin's Creed. Creed. I think I'm gonna grab that one on a physical flex, bro.
Okay.
But it's like, I guess if you say so, fair play. But yeah, I think
yeah, that one's looking really good.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for it.
Because I think everyone since maybe Assassin's Creed 2, maybe Assassin's Creed Brotherhood have been waiting for an Assassin's Creed based in East Asia.
Yeah.
Mainly China and Japan.
Capacity.
Yeah, to some capacity. And so we kind of got that before, but it was like a side scroller. Yeah, it weren't that thing. So people were like, okay, it's gonna be like feudal Japan type beat. Everyone's like, oh shit, and then it's Yasuke, and everyone's like, oh no, not us, not I mean, like, not the DEIs, but But yeah, like every other degenerate was basically like, oh no, I have to play the main character as a black person, forgetting that you played as a Native American in Assassin's Creed, what, 4? 3. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I'm excited for that. I think it's going to be cold. You're playing as 2 characters, Yasuke and another babe. I think it's split. I've seen some gameplay for the babe, or maybe I'm bugging.
Yeah, we've seen gameplay for both.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember her name. Nawe.
So I'm excited for that. It looks cold.
Yeah, Nawe is a shinobi.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be
playing
wavy.
as a shinobi.
So I think that's gonna be dope, especially gameplay wise. You're getting 2 different types of mechanics from the both of them.
Yeah, and I think from the gameplay as well. I mean, I'm not sure what rating was given to Assassin's Creed games in the past. But this one's definitely going to be an 18.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'd say
this one's going to be good.
Yeah.
I think Mirage, when it came out, was like testing the waters type thing with what they can, not what they can bring back, but them reining it back to like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, Brotherhood, them games there. Cause I don't know. Once again, I don't know what Origins,
the Greek,
Valhalla, them RPG type Assassin's Creed games. I don't know what the fuck they were. I never played those because to me those aren't Assassin's Creed games.
Fair play.
So when I played Mirage, I was like,
this is the one. I was like, still,
this is that they're bringing it back. They're coming back. They're seeing the lights.
Yeah, it's a bit of me.
Yeah, it's a bit of me. So yeah, when I saw that they're kind of building up on that with Shadows, albeit being quite a dead name, don't really like it. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, seeing the gameplay and stuff, I was like,
just call it the Japanese name for like, not death, but like Shinigamis. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you get what I mean? Like something like that. Or like just do a bleach thing, call it Shikais or something like that. Do you know what I mean? You can't just call it Shadows or what? Anyway, because we don't know nothing, innit? So, but yeah, I think it's I'm very pleased. No, actually, tell a lie. Before I get to that, no, I'll get to it now. I'm very pleased that they've gone into this direction, especially the story and even the fact that it's so funny, that it's just the degenerates that are like, oh my gosh, is Yasuke? Why is it Yasuke? Blah blah blah.
I think it's coming out rather at a good time. Like obviously, like not there's no connection whatsoever. But Shogun just came out. And the fact that there's now an Assassin's Creed game which is basically set around the same time, I think that's amazing.
Dope, innit?
I think that's great.
It's dope. Like the Japanese and the DEIs love it.
Shogun was chef's kiss, bro.
I need to watch that.
Shogun, chef's kiss.
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah,
love that show.
So
the fact that Assassin's Creed set around the same time, if not a little bit later,
amazing.
Perfect timing. Yeah. They couldn't have timed it better.
Good. Yeah. That because I've been hearing very good things about Shogun.
Yeah,
so
Shogun is great.
I definitely want to tap into that. So, but yeah, what I was gonna say, didn't Mirage come out this year?
No, last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
It came out last year?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Assassin's Creed games come out at roughly around the same time every year.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So, Mirage came out October, November last year.
Valhalla the year before that, or maybe
no, Valhalla was like 2 years
before that.
Yeah, because they done the whole like DLC thing as well.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, we're getting Shadows this year in November as well. Loving that. Looking forward.
Yeah.
I want to see how they incorporate Templars into this one though.
Yeah.
If they do.
Anyway. Yeah.
I don't know if they will, if they don't, but if they do, I am wanting to see how they do that. To be fair, I want to know how they incorporate any of Assassin's Creed lore in it, because yeah, Nawe is a shinobi, but I want to know how she comes to be an assassin, as in like under the creed, because because I think her dad, law wise, and I think real life wise, was a like Shinobi master. I think.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but apparently, I think I heard it somewhere in one of the videos. Yeah, so he's like a Shinobi master, and then obviously you got Yasuke, who was taken in by one of the main heads in like the Japan feuds. So that's why he became like a samurai, and he was actually like a really good samurai, like to the point where he was like, I think, top ranks in like the samurai scale, innit? But yeah, I want to see how they tie in the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood into Naoe, but also into Yasuke as well, because it might be obvious, it might not be obvious, but I don't think Yasuke is going to be under the Assassin's Brotherhood, but I still want to know how.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How those two mesh and what their stories.
How the storylines cross together, innit? Yeah, it'll be good. I'll be excited to see how that development turns out. So, but yeah, have you or did you manage to like see bits and pieces of Summer Game Fest?
I think the only bit of Summer Game Fest that I saw really was that thing that I mentioned earlier, which was the CGI thing with the dead ass gameplay. Apart from that, I don't think I really caught up on anything else. Not gonna lie.
Look. To be fair, a lot of people were saying how it's basically kind of like this year's response to E3.
I mean, I don't know if it's a response to E3 because nothing will ever be E3, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
And E3 has like closed the door in terms of what competitors can do, basically, essentially. Like, so anything that comes out after that, that's just its own thing.
Basically, yeah.
Don't compare it to E3 because you can't.
Yeah, exactly that. And I think as well though, like, it's good. I think one thing I love about Summer Game Fest is that it's really like we need that showcase. Yeah, it can't just be gaming awards because you're giving out awards, but we need something separate that actually can allow people to tap in and be like, oh shit, okay.
But I think that's why we have Nintendo Connect
Direct
that one,
State of Play,
and whatever the fuck Microsoft does.
Yeah, I don't know what. That's kind of mad. I was actually deep in it the other day. I was like, what do Microsoft call their showcase again? Like,
yeah, I don't know what they do anymore.
Yeah. So, but
do they even have games to show? Who knows?
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think one thing I love about Summer Game Fest is just the fact that they really, like, when I was watching it today, they really have the ability to just do everything, just showcase everything that needs to be showcased, and they do it very well. So there were it's so mad. Yeah, I was not expecting to write down as many games that piqued my interest. There were so many, ranging from like your big hitters to your indies to one person developed games, absolutely mental. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly run through a list of some of them, because I'm not gonna lie, there's actually quite a few. But Lego Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a Lego game. Which I never would have. I heard about it, I thought it was cap. They showed gameplay and I said, oh shit, like, this is real. Like, they ain't joking with it. Yeah. So
we ain't had a Lego game in ages.
In a minute. I'm even trying to think a lot. Yeah, in a minute. I don't think we've had one in a minute. That reminds me, I'm gonna quickly go on a quick detour. What do you think is the best Lego game? I think it's Star Wars episodes 1 to 3.
I didn't play that one. I think that's amongst the ones that I didn't play. Not because I didn't like it, but because I didn't get to play it.
Yeah, I didn't get around to playing it, yeah.
I really enjoyed the Harry Potter ones.
I was about to say, that was going to be my second one.
Really enjoyed the Harry Potter ones.
Harry Potter ones were good.
I enjoyed the DC Batman one.
DC, but the Batman one, Lego Batman.
Lego Batman, that was good. But I think my favourite has been the Harry Potter ones.
Yeah. I say the Marvel Universe ones have been good as well. To
Haven't
be
played
fair,
those either, actually.
those ones are good.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you. Those ones are good. I would say though, for me, yeah, the Lego Star Wars. For me, that one has a special place in my heart. Very special place in my heart. I was playing that from young, and then I probably do Lego Harry Potter. Actually, I might switch that. I'll put Lego Batman second for me, then Lego Harry Potter, then the Lego Marvel series. Indiana Jones can just hold that because I never really played that one still.
I actually did, but I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Lego Horizon is happening. I'm trying to think though, if there was gonna be another Lego type of Lego game you would get, because I never thought Horizon would get one. I would low-key like a God of War one.
Sure.
I'd like a Lego God of War.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what other type of Lego one I'm fucking with. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I think.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be opposed to seeing a Lego Assassin's Creed.
do you know what's so mad? You literally went into my brain and just took it and just ate it and just said, yeah, let me just say it.
Yeah.
I was literally about to say Assassin's Creed.
But 1, 2, and 3 though.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Nothing too mad.
Just
still.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. I hear that.
It's your auditory.
I hear that.
Difference.
We are getting a game called Normal Room in Hell 2.
Nice.
It is an 8-person game, basically, where it's basically like Left 4 Dead. But
Okay.
it's permadeath. So
Okay.
once you die, you're gone. Like there's no
For that
revival.
round, right?
Yeah. I don't even think for the round. I think for the rest of the game, until you restart the level or whatever. That looked fun.
Speaking of, there's a new Until Dawn game coming out.
Is it the same? Was that during State of Play that they announced it?
Yes.
I think it's just a remake of the original one. You know.
I don't think it is.
Really?
I don't think it is. I think it's a new thing.
You think it's because when I saw it on State of Play, it was just the same characters.
It's got the same characters, but I think it's a new thing.
Nah, I don't. Ain't no way.
They're not remaking that game. That game was already so visually good.
Yeah, rebuilt and enhanced for PS5 console.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just
That's underwhelming.
yeah.
I thought it was new.
Nah, I thought so too. It's just a remaster, bro.
That's very underwhelming.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Fairs.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's
about
not like I played the first one.
that. Basically.
I watched it. I don't play
Yeah.
it. I don't really do
Horror games. Yeah. Oh, actually, speaking of horror games, is it Blumhouse?
Blumhouse.
Blumhouse. Yeah, they're doing games now.
Didn't they already? Haven't they been?
I don't know.
Because don't they do Five Nights at Freddy's?
They.
I think that's a Blumhouse thing, no?
Is that a Blumhouse game?
Not.
Oh, they made the film, didn't they?
I don't think that's a Blumhouse game.
Yeah.
But it's a Blumhouse franchise, if I am not mistaken.
I know they've done the movie and the sequel's coming out, but I don't think they done.
If they as a house are coming out with games, then fair enough. But,
Yeah. Let me even check.
But I'm pretty sure their franchises have been games before.
Developer Scott Games, Stillwall Studios, Illumix, Megacat Studios, publishers, Scott Games, Click Team, and Illumix.
Fairs.
Yeah.
But is Five Nights at Freddy's a Blumhouse production though?
The film, yes.
Okay.
The film, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I was probably getting those mixed up then.
But yeah, it's all Gucci. But it is they're doing games and it looks sick. Like basically, a lot of them look like retro 90s games. Some of them look like Habbo Hotel-esque games, but they're all horror games.
Lol.
So it's like one of the ladies, the creative, I think, the lead creative director of it or something like that was saying how like you got like a farm simulator where you can kill people, basically.
Wait, you got what?
Like a farm sim game, like a Stardew
Farm
Valley,
Sim, right.
where you can just leng off people, basically.
Yeah.
So the games that they have there look pretty interesting, even to the point where I might even play some of them. And I don't fuck with horror games at all. Like Outlast, get away from me. Five Nights at Freddy's, get away from me. Like I don't play them games.
Yeah,
so
no.
These games look like pretty interesting. So I fuck with them. What other games were there? Harry Potter's getting a new Quidditch game. Quidditch Champions.
Sick.
I'm excited. I'm hoping though that they have like a Quidditch World Cup element to it. because Quidditch champion, and when I was looking at the gameplay, well, not gameplay, but what they were showing, it looks like there's many different stages, many different teams.
Sick.
Designs look lit. So
Sick.
I'm hoping, because in the Harry Potter universe, there's different not Hogwarts, but there's different wizard magic schools across the world. There's some in Africa, some in like America, stuff like that. So I'm hoping we get that. Yeah, man. Like, let me face off a team in Uganda or something. Do you get what I mean? So I think that would be lit. There's a one. So this one is, I believe this one is a one-person developed game called Cuff Bust. You basically play as like stuffy animals trying to escape prison.
That's quite jokes.
It's quite funny. It looks like a very streamable game.
That's reminding me of that other game, we spoke about the other day. The one where it's like it's not, I don't know if it's a battle royale game, but the one where your toys shooting up in the house.
It's basically like a first person toy shooter game, innit? Yeah. So that looks pretty cool. I'm hoping to play that at some point actually. But yeah, the Cuff Bust game looks fun. Like, it looks like a really fun, stupid game. Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah. That one looks cool.
That's a Ubisoft game.
Oh yeah. So let's hope they do something.
It looks good though.
I can't lie, it looks amazing.
It does.
It looks really good.
And it's not what's it called? It's not a Souls type game.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. So
because although I have had fun playing what's the first one called again?
The Jedi
Jedi Survivor was the second one.
Oh my gosh. How can I forget the name of it?
Yeah, same.
Fallen Jedi Order? Jedi Fallen Order?
That one.
Fallen Jedi Order.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Although I played that and now I forgot the name of the second one.
Survivor.
that one.
Yeah.
So Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Although I've played both of them, although I'm yet to complete the second.
Hey man, well, yeah, there's a backlog. It's fine.
But yeah, although I've played those, I've kind of like let's hang up the towel on the Souls-like games.
Yeah.
Let's have different kinds of games.
Fresh
for the Star Wars games.
Give us something fresh. So
give us something new.
I would love like a lightsaber-esque fighter game. Some shit like just.
Are they bringing back
like an arena thing?
Are they bringing back something similar to Old Republic?
Yes, I think that's like a completely new game that they're bringing back. Yeah. So that's coming soon still.
That's under the development.
Yeah, Street Fighter and SNK Fighters DLC pack got released, and that's a really big news in terms of like Street Fighter just crossing over with like another fighting game in terms of like DLC and stuff. So that I think that looks really good. There's a new dev game called Never. I think I pronounced that correctly. If I'm not mistaken, this game looks a lot like this other game I used to play called Is it Grease? Gris? But the art direction is beautiful. Basically, it's a really amazing, beautiful art direction. That looks like a very couch, sit, play, relax type beat with like your air diffuser type. Do you know what I mean? Them ones there, like just play that with the incense and diffuser in the background. Black Myth Wukong, I need them to hurry the fuck up. That game needs to come out because that thing is. I'm really praying that it's what they show it to be.
Yeah, I'm also again not a Souls type player, so I won't be getting that.
I think though
it does look good though.
Yeah, I think in terms of Souls type,
it does look good though.
I think I might go as far as to say it's probably one of the best art directed Souls like games I've seen.
100%.
Because that shit looks beautiful, especially when it's like Sun Wukong type mythology. Yeah. Like Chinese mythology goes hard, so they know how to do their thing. I'm not a Warhammer head. I couldn't. If you had a gun to my head and you'd ask me to explain what Warhammer was, I'll just tell you to pull the trigger, bro. Like
I've seen people play it before,
bro.
Not the video game ones, but like the physical Warhammer thing.
Yeah,
I've seen people play that.
I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't
tell you what it is.
I've never met a casual Warhammer fan. I've only met niggas that feel like they pledged themselves to the Warhammer allegiance, bro. That's the only type of fan I've seen in Warhammer, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen someone like, yeah, I like Warhammer.
I
It's
dabble.
pretty. I dabble. Nah, you get the guys that be like, I
Yeah.
pledge myself to this
Yeah.
fraction and have this type of armor.
You're either in it or you're not in
or
it.
you're not, bro. And this new Warhammer game, it is Space Marine. I can't lie, I saw gameplay and I said, motherfucker, bro.
Might pledge your allegiance.
I might
to the
pledge
Warhammer.
allegiance to the Warhammer, bro, because it looks good.
Fairs.
It looks good. The gameplay looks it reminded me a lot of Anthem in terms of like the camera angle and like the movement and like graphics and stuff. It looked really sick. Ooh, rest in peace, Anthem. Yeah. Rest in peace, man. We spoke about Sparking Zero already.
Just became an Iron Man simulator.
Anthem really could have been it, you know.
It could have.
It could have been it.
It could have been so it that it got a sequel.
It could have been it, man. It's the potential. I don't know what flopped it. I don't know. That's
I
what,
do, and it's 2 letters.
live service.
No, 2 letters, bro. Yeah.
What are 2 letters?
EA.
Yeah, you're right. My fault.
Yeah.
You're right. We spoke about Sparking Zero already. Blumhouse Game Studios. Power Rangers is getting Rita's Rewind. It's basically it looks like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Sick.
It looks like that, but it's just Power Rangers basically.
Oh, nice.
And they've even got like moments where they have like a first person. It's basically very retro looking, and within that retro looking, you've got like, you know, like those classic racing games.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you just racing, you just
Yeah.
It's like they've got moments like
lane.
they've got stuff like missions like that, but it looks mad detailed.
Yeah.
Then you've got first person mode when you're in the Zords. Like it looks like a very peak retro
Game.
side scroller game with just all these extra cool elements. It looks dope. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely grabbing that on Switch. What else is there? Killer Bean.
Yeah.
Hey, don't sleep on Killer Bean, bro.
We've been seeing them things though.
Do you get what I mean? When they're just doing the dancing and just bro, Killer Bean. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was one part of the gameplay I saw, where Donnie sees a guy in the next room and he just jumps out the window, slow-mos, and just goes, bah, 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 bah. I said, yeah?
Killer Bean.
That. And then there was the other part, someone throws a grenade and he just goes like that, does the under leg thing and just goes. And I said, yeah, man, let me grab that, bro. Let me grab that.
That's gonna be a quite light-hearted, fun game to play.
Bro, it's gonna be it's lit. It reminds me of the, what's that banana clip game?
Oh, Pedro.
Pedro or something like that?
Yeah, Pedro.
Yeah. I think it's a long,
like
yes.
It's Pedro.
Something like that.
My friend Pedro.
Yeah. So it's very much like that, which is lit. What else is there? I think this game's called Karen. I think it's Karen. Yeah. Basically, it's just like rock climbing, but it's like you're on a mountain and it's very difficult. It looks, from what I've seen anyway, it looked really dope. So I was like, I'm gonna tap in.
Interessante.
Because it looks dope. We spoke about Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Yeah.
Dune Awakening apparently is an open world MMO.
Oh.
So any Lisan Al Gaib pledges
Lisan Al Gaib.
Myself included, are gonna have a look at that and see what that's saying. Kunitsugami is another one. I can't really describe what that is, but that just looks cool. Phantom Blade and Monster Hunter are 2 other games that look absolutely chef's kiss. So Summer Games Fest, I'm not gonna lie to you, it got a strong 7 out of 10 from me, maybe 7.5. Nintendo Direct though, I think similar. They announced some really good games for that one still, and I was good with that. State of Play though, nah.
I don't know what that
State of Play was.
I don't know.
From when your most interesting game is Astrobots.
Not gonna lie though.
It looked fun.
It's looking
It looked
sick.
fun. It looked fun.
It's looking sick.
It looked fun.
It's
I know
sick.
how well they use the dual controller in that game, bro. So for me, I said, Astrobots. I'm gonna look into that one still. I was quick to delete it when I got the PS5 though. But
yeah, because it's just a
filler
Tech-
game.
it's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
like
tech demo.
just a tech demo. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, but this one looks.
It's like, yeah, your controller can do this. Did you know that?
Do you know that? Yeah.
So,
So.
rah, didn't know that.
What? Didn't know that. There's pressure on the trigger. What?
Wow.
So yeah, Summer Games Fest was good. Nintendo Direct was good. State of Play was poor, but other than that, like, oh sorry, I missed out a game here. The finals looked really good in Summer Games Fest as well.
Is
There's
there
like,
an update?
yeah, there's like a weapons versus gadgets mode. It's dope. Traditional weapons versus gadgets. It's pretty sick.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think they'll set on
I
this.
still need to tap into that game.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. I played a bit of it. It's fun, and I see my boys play as well. It's fun, and there's this new one. It's kind of based in. There's a new map in like Japan, basically.
Okay.
And yeah, you can play as like samurais. Like you have a team of like samurais or whatever, and then
Sick.
you have your normal
Yeah.
team that you're playing against.
Yeah,
And that.
shoot
So
us.
that looks cold. And then obviously Nintendo Direct, you've got new Mario and Luigi game, Metro Prime 4,
Nice.
a new Dragon's Quest 3 game, which looks amazing.
Not
And I
me too.
saw it and I was like, they need to remake Chrono Trigger in this exact same way.
Yeah.
If they, like, I know they probably won't, which is gonna hurt me even more. But hey, a man can dream in it. So I'm hoping they do a Chrono Trigger remake in that essence because it looked beautiful. Like the remake for this Dragon Quest 3 looks amazing, and they're doing a 1 and 2 sequel soon.
Ooh.
And then the one game that all of the FGC community was frothing at the mouth at, which kind of swiftly leads into the next topic we're speaking about, is Capcom are basically doing a fighters collection. So Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter vs. X-Men, X-Men, there's like another X-Men fighting game, and just a bunch of other like games under that moniker are being being remade.
Okay.
And I think the main thing that people need to understand as to why the FGC community are so happy about this is because, one, this game hasn't been talked about or tapped into for yonkers, but also they're adding elements of game that was never in the game in the first place that they're now adding now. So like, for example, I think what's it called again? Is it it's not Metal Akuma. It's like Data. It's like a version of Akuma basically, that was only spoken about in the lore of the game, but they're actually adding him in as a playable character.
Nice.
And there's all these other new updates, even like down to like the version that they're using of the game. Is it going to be faithful? Like, so there's so many little elements to it that people are so hyped up and amped up about. And this is kind of the point that Capcom are driving. Like Capcom for the last couple years have just been slapping up bangers after bangers after bangers. Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, those are your two goats anyway. And then you've got all the little stuff, like even stuff like legacy stuff, like the Mega Man Legacy collections they're doing, fucking stuff like all of the Street Fighters, all the old legacy side scroller games. Like this just drives my point how Capcom are one of the few companies that are doing video game preservation right, like in the way that it needs to be done, where they actually collect and say this is for the fans. Like same way we're saying, Sparking Zero is being remade in a way that's like, this is faithful. Capcom are taking things that are old and refreshing that, wiping the dust on like Toy Story 2. No, the first one actually, where Homeboy takes Woody and he just fixes man up, like
polishes my
the
eyes.
most satisfying scene in cinematic history. And it's like, that's what Capcom are doing with their games. They're just taking them back. I bet, like, and even they're doing polls. They're like, what games do you want to see revive again? What other companies are doing that? Do you get? So I think for me, the way that they've just been able, and there's a very good video by Maximilian Dude who basically breaks down how amazing this is. We'll link it. Like he basically goes into detail like, this is for the real niggas. He didn't say that, but it's just
and I dare him not to.
Well, so it's like this is for the real people then, bro. Like if you need to know how good this is basically. So yeah, man, I'm excited about that. And just I think just this year in gaming, I think it's just kind of lighting a spark in, man, because it's like I feel like maybe there's been many games that's come out, but I think this year more than ever, I've been more motivated to actually like tap in properly and actually like be like, okay, cool. There's Tekken came out, Sparking Zero's coming out, this game's come out, let me actually like start diversifying the portfolio, even though it's already diverse anyway. But yeah, I think that's actually that on that front. There was a really cool thread I saw the other day that was basically saying what was the last game, or if you did anyway, the game that you basically took a day off for. And I actually got a funny story for my one, but I'll ask you first. Is there a game that came out that you took a day out for?
No. No. Unfortunately.
If you could, what game would you maybe have had taken a day off for?
Had?
Yeah. So like
in the past?
Yeah, in the past. Like if there were games that were like, oh, I wish I took a good day or two out for this one.
Do you know what? Final Fantasy 15. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good one.
Yeah.
I constantly tell people about the time. That's one of a few games.
I was meant to even play it during the summer, and then my summer got busy.
So I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. Yeah. That's one game that I'll never forget playing. Like I think the experience of playing that game was just so beautiful. Yeah. Like it was like
good.
There was a time in uni when I just played that game the whole day. Like I'm pretty sure I skipped lectures for that.
Phenomenal team.
Don't skip lectures, but yeah, pretty sure there was a time where I just sat and I was like,
yeah,
I'm playing this the whole day.
Beautiful game.
Yeah.
Beautiful game.
From my end,
can't wait for. Oh wait, is it out already? No, it's not.
What?
16
is out.
Is it?
It's been out. Yeah, it's been out since last year.
Yeah.
I think it came out. I think the time it came out, Ragnarok was coming out soon because I remember just dropping it. Like
yeah, it just dropped on us.
Yeah,
I'm just like, huh?
I remember dropping.
I was just like, wait a minute.
And then
the game normally takes like 5 years to develop.
Do you get what I'm saying? So when they announced it, I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I played it. It's a decent game. It's pretty fun. Nice. But I think the last game I took time off for was God of War Ragnarok.
Okay.
Made sure to do that. The time before that, I can't remember, but there was a time where I was in uni and Kingdom Hearts 4, this is when E3 was still a thing, and Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced. So, no, not Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm talking about 4. Kingdom Hearts 3, sorry. Yeah. What the hell? Kingdom Hearts 4 is not coming out until
I have... going to take a day off for Kingdom Hearts 4, guys.
Basically. But the day Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, I think my kid's going to start secondary school, so...
Lol.
That's going to be a while. I don't have a kid, so you can tell how long that's going to be. But when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, it was announced during E3, and I remember sitting on a Discord live stream with my boys, and we were just like, what the fuck? And then they announced that there was going to be a PS4 Pro edition to it.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't give a fuck how much this is. I'm buying that shit. I don't know how much bread I had when I was in uni then, but I said I'm buying that shit. And I'll never forget, I had to go to a seminar in uni that day, and I literally took the train all the way from my uni down to Game in Bromley in what's the shopping centre called again? The Glades. And I pre-ordered it, and I remember I went all the way down. I was like, I can't make the seminar. Made whatever excuse. Again, don't do this. Don't ever do this. Education is important. And I literally took a train all the way down, went to Game, literally got it, and I was just like, I was enamored, bro. I was like, fuck. I was like, I've been waiting for this my whole life, boy. I took the train all the way back. And I placed it on my bed, and I just looked at it on the bed like, rah. I got Kingdom Hearts 3 Special Edition PS4, bro. I just sat there and marveled at it. I was just like, mad thing, bro. I was like, this is crazy, man.
Man was looking at it like he just finished a piece of artwork.
Bro, like I've been working 12 hours for this, a week even, to just paint this oil painting, bro. And I was looking like, this is amazing, man. This is crazy, bro. And then I completed the game in like 2 days after that. I said, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So yeah, there was that. And then, I don't think there's anything else after that. But I know like a couple people took time off for Destiny when the final shape came out.
Yes, they did.
But yeah, let us know what game you basically took time off for. I think that, because that's an interesting one when I saw it.
I didn't take time off for this game, but I do remember booking it to HMV to get the PS4 when it came out.
Yeah.
And I got it with Need for Speed Rivals.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a decent
like
one.
When I say I booked it, like I booked it, fam.
Booked it.
Like I was in sixth form at the time, and we literally like had, because we finished early because it was the last day of the year.
Okay.
I've never left school so fast.
So fast, innit? Bro, do you know what, yeah? That even reminds me, there was a time in secondary school where me and my boy Nathan used to, me and him loved Kingdom Hearts, that we still do to this day, innit? And I'll never forget even the Pokemon games as well, and I'll never forget, basically pretty much from year 7 up until maybe year 9, it was just like us pre-ordering, leaving secondary school and literally rushing out to secondary school to go Lewisham, to the game in Lewisham, and like pre-order. I think we pre-ordered Pokemon Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then like I remember we bought Kingdom Hearts when Birth by Sleep came out on the PSP. I remember he gave me £2. I think I was missing £2. He gave me £2 and I bought that. And then 358 over 2 days. And yeah, I just remember us, man, just going to the game or game station, like just down the road, just pre-ordering these games. Like that physical gaming experience basically was just,
they don't have no more.
I don't think. Yeah, man, we just won't get that again. That's quite depressing, but it was like it's the feeling of going into a physical store, seeing all the games. Like I can't explain the environment of just being in a physical brick and mortar game store, pre-ordering a game you love, and just going there to pick it up. I think the last time I done that was, the last time I done that was literally. Actually, no. The last time I did that was when I went to go and get. No, I didn't. That's a lie. Because GTA came out before that. Yeah, it was that time when I booked it to HMV to get my PS4. Yeah, to get PS4, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like that whole experience. I think the last time I done that was when I got my PS4 Pro, Kingdom Hearts 3 edition. Like that feeling you just can't. When homeboy is just taking it out, he goes into the back, he comes back, brings it. You're just like, bro, this is me, this is mine.
He cracks open the case with the CD and he slides it out.
There you go. Or he gets the key, opens the drawer, you see all the little games, he just files through it, picks it out, and it's just like that experience. You just can't. You can't recreate that. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think that's it, for today's episode. I don't think we got much else, unless there's anything you wanna.
I mean, Skate 3 is.
Fuck.
Did I say?
They announced that. Sorry,
did I say Skate 3? I didn't mean to say
4.
Skate 3.
Yeah, they announced that in Summer Games Fest.
Actually,
Yeah, Skate. Yeah.
It is now in pre-alpha. Not in pre-alpha.
Nah,
not in pre-alpha. Pre-alpha.
Just one pre.
So this coming fall, they're going to do console finally. Jesus Christ. They're going to do console testing. So yeah. Excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
What do you feel? What things would you like to see in the game?
What things would I like to see in the game? I mean, they've kind of already showed us everything that's going to be. Well, not everything, but most new things that are going to be in the game. So I'm just looking forward to testing them and playing them. Because it's finally.
It's looking so, man.
4 years, bro.
Boy.
4 years. 4 years haven't flown by so quickly.
Yeah.
When you like. So basically, when you follow a game, you don't realize how fast time has passed until they tell you how much time has passed. Because like the announcement of Skate coming back, I could have sworn it was less than 4 years ago. But then when someone pointed out that it's been 4 years since the game was announced that like they're redoing it, and they're coming back with it, I was just 4 years.
Yeah.
It's 24, bro.
Dog. Yeah, mental man. Mental man. It's crazy how like, and I think I love that they're not being pressured to just
they're taking the time.
Do you get?
They're taking
the time that they need to get shit
rightfully
done.
so, but also hurry up.
Hey man, yeah, I feel like that game will probably come out same year as GTA 6. You know, that's my prediction.
Fairs.
I think it will come out at a similar time.
I don't think GTA is coming out when they say it is though.
It's coming 2026.
I don't think Skate is gonna come out in 2026 though.
You think it's gonna come out next year?
Or early 2026.
Yeah, 2026 makes sense. First quarter 2026.
Yeah, because they're in pre-alpha. So they just have alpha and beta left.
Yeah, alpha will last a couple months.
I think beta wouldn't last.
No, a couple months. I lied.
Beta wouldn't last any longer than half a year.
Yeah, because some betas don't go on for that long. They just do it so that people can obviously have a crack at it.
Yeah.
So betas normally last a couple days to maybe a week, if that. And then
so the fact that they're already in pre-alpha and they only have console testing left to do, then they only have alpha, which is again no longer than 6 months. I don't think. Yeah, we might see it in 2025 still.
We might. We'll see. But
I hope. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
If EA don't bloody delay them.
Oh well. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to see in the game, or?
No. I just want the game at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should do like a competition mode though. Like, you know how they do like in the X games. There should be a mode for that still.
We'll see what they bring out, because it's gonna be a free to play game. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, that's interesting. No. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be free to play. Yeah.
I hope they do it justice, because free to play sometimes rings alarm bells in my mind, didn't it?
It rings the loot box.
Yeah.
Loot box bell.
And it's an EA thing, so I'm hoping they do a thing where it's
they don't do a Battlefront 2.
Jesus, no. I will. Let me not even self-incriminate, but I will do something to those offices, bro. If they do that, Jesus Christ, let that be a less. That's what they done. I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. But what I will say is they should just make it like a Destiny 2 if they're gonna do it. Like just have expansions.
I think
seasons.
that's the
aim.
The route that they're gonna go down.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have the base game be free to play, but then there's like a premium tree that you can get.
Wavy.
At least that's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what most games do.
Okay, lit.
They're free to play.
Lit.
But no, aside from that, there's nothing else that I mean there's a new surge of parkour games coming out. Yeah, so there's this new game called Rooftops and Alleys.
Oh.
But that's a Steam thing for the time being. Even more the reason to want to build a PC.
Yeah, it's getting ever more.
It's getting ever more, man.
It's growing ever more, isn't it?
Yeah. And then there's another parkour game. They're literally being like developed like in tandem. But the second one is like more realistic looking.
Okay.
So it's like proper like human beings.
Okay.
Because the other one is kind of like artistic.
Okay, sick.
In the sense of like it's like cuboids and that stuff. But yeah, the other one is very like humanoids, like real cityscapes type stuff.
Nice.
And that's a bit of me.
That's a bit of you, isn't it? Okay.
But yeah, the PC is. It's looking like it's gonna have to get bought sign at some point. But yeah, aside from that, that's all the news I have.
Yeah. Well, let us know what games you are excited for. And yeah, just what games did you take a day out for? What games you excited to play? What else is there? Yeah, man, just what you're playing right now. What's the backlog say? And yeah, thanks again if you've reached this far. Thank you again for listening to our entertaining asses. And yeah, we'll see you again for another episode of Challenge Player One. My name is Archie.
My name is Yuri.
Stay safe.
Stay in school.
Yeah.